Think of every class you've had while you've been in school. Do you remember them all? The lessons learned in all those classes, all that hard work. Was it worth it? Now think about what career you plan to pursue after high school. Do you have to go to college for it? Will you use all that you learned in school? For 12 years of school, how much do we really learn?
I have world history, then I have algebra 3-4, and then I have natural resources, and then I have English, then, what do I have after English? Oh, I have lunch, then I have science, well, I have human anatomy and physiology, and then after that I have CPD on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I have biology, I have 2 English classes, world history, and geography.
Currently, I take world history, algebra 3-4, biology, English 3-4, CIS, and sign language 101.
Currently, I have a biology class, a math class, an English class, a music history class, and my econ class at the high school. I want to go into project management over architecture or interior design.
At the moment, I'm thinking of majoring, I don't really know my major, but something having to do with the medical field.
I want to become a chef.
Oh, that's cool.
Or culinary.
I want to pursue entrepreneurship, but if I take the class and it doesn't feel good, I'll probably just end up finding something in dentistry or something.
I'd like to take like a culinary class, and then maybe I kind of like the agriculture class for some reason. A math class, and then probably a language class.
Like Spanish language or English language?
Well, they're Japanese.
Japanese.
I would take a nutrition class because I've always been interested in that type of stuff. I would take some sort of dance class because that's a way to express myself, and I really love dancing. I would take more sign language classes because I think it's a really interesting language to learn, and I'm really enjoying it right now. And I would take... I'm not sure what fourth one I would take.
I would want to take like a physical education class. Like I want to like learn about how to stay healthy and what to eat and like, you know, work out and all that stuff. And I would want to take like an art class too, because I like drawing and like I want to like, you know, and on the entrepreneur class probably, like so 2 other business classes probably.
Ooh, definitely an art class because I like to be creative, and then a math class because I actually enjoy math and I feel like it's really important for my future and that I would use it a lot. Probably also a science class because I feel like I can use that a lot in the future and I also really enjoy it. And then a sociology, not a sociology, just kidding. A history, not a history, hold on. A study of like religion or how people interact with each other type of psychology, something like that.
World geography.
Why?
No, because I mean, you don't do much in the medical field with world geography.
Okay.
And so.
Biology. Because I don't think I need to be learning how to make cells and which cells are growing inside me.
I think it's frustrating to take classes that aren't in my field of interest for the future, but I think also that it helps me understand other people's fields. So.
CPD.
CPD was so useless.
So useless. There was nothing else.
Really
That's really about it. That was super useless.
CPD and yeah, that's what I could
I
think.
really would.
I think the CPD class I'm taking right now, kind of like, I mean, it's a fun class. It's cool to take, but I don't think it's like worth my time, kind of.
Can't think of anything.
I guess at this school specifically, like, they don't have a lot of, like, I mean, I guess they do with the college, but just this high school doesn't have a lot of extracurricular type of things. I guess, like sports or that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it'd be cool to watch sports every now and then.
Yeah, that's about it.
Probably, because I really don't care for them as much as the other classes. So it's not that I really like them.
No, because like I said, I still really want to try to do well in that class just for an overall thing. So I try to get like A's and everything in the class, whether I like it or not.
Sometimes, but I mean, it's just something you gotta go through, I guess. I mean, you can't pout about it just because you don't like the class. But yeah, if you don't really like the class and the teacher's boring or something, or you don't really like doing homework or whatever, then yeah, I guess it can affect your grade.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Just kind of.
especially if they're like not your strongest suit of like, you know, your strongest subject or whatever, but you're forced to take it. So for me, it would be math. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Just the
everyone is like
basics, yeah.
English, math, that kind of stuff, but I mean, it's just kind of required, so it's not that, you know.
Not more than 50%, but I definitely feel like there's a lot of classes that you take that aren't going to benefit my specific career choice. Some of them I feel like are good to take to understand, like I said before, what others' careers are going to be and stuff like that, but I don't think that it's 50%.
Yes. Biology.
Well, when it comes to high school classes, yeah, but when it comes to college classes, no, because you can drop them if you want. So, but when it comes to high school classes, yeah, like I don't really like taking the history class because you kind of like learn about stuff that you already knew about, kind of, just more in detail every time.
In today's school system, students feel suffocated by the standardized curriculum and unable to really explore the things that interest them. Schools are forced to put together programs to make sure that their students meet certain standards, which takes away from the originality and creativity of each individual. Although it's good to teach adolescents the things that they will need to know as adults, much material is being taught with no real help. Students see the subject they must learn as mandatory and unnecessary. With a problem as big as this, there is no one and no solution. We must all work together to change our education system and give new students hope that what they're being forced to learn will have some value in their life. Teachers need to start working with their superiors to try and break through this acceptance of standardized. Students do not have the power and ability to push for change in the broad education system the way teachers and administrators do. It is up to them to work not only with each other and the students to try and better education, but they must also motivate the people in charge for the sake of education. For generations to not be held back overall, it is up to everyone who wants to change to act on it.
teach adolescents the things that they will need to know as adults. Much material is being taught with no real help. Students see the subject they must learn as mandatory and unnecessary. With a problem as big as this, there is no one and no solution. We must all work together to change our education system and give new students hope that think of every class you had while you have been in school. I like the other voices. You remember them all. The lessons learned in all of those classes. Oh, that hard. Was it worth it? Now think about what your career you plan to pursue after high school. They're gonna get so mad that you're not back. Do you have to go to college for it? Will you use all that you have learned in school? For 12 years of school. How much do we really learn in today's school system? That's where you're gonna stop, okay? Many students. We can move the trash can. Can you read it? It's good. Think of every class. Think of every class you've had while you have been in school.